So I'm going to read you another one of my favorites. It's called The Giant Jam Sandwich. Stories and pictures by John Vernon Lord with verses by Janet Burroway. Look at that beautiful mountainscape. You can see a bridge. See a little town. Ooh, one of my favorites. All right, let's see what's inside. One hot summer, and itching down, 4 million wasps flew into town. So a wasp is similar to a bee, but not the same. They drove the picnickers away. They chased the farmers from their hay. They stung Lord Seawall on his bald pate. They dived and hummed and buzzed and ate. All those things. They're just driving people away. And the noisy, nasty nuisance grew till the villagers cried, "What can we do?" So they called a meeting in the village hall, and Mayor Muddlenut asked them all, "What can we do?" And they said, "Good question," but nobody had a good suggestion. Then Pap the baker leapt to his feet and cried, "What do wasps like best to eat?" "Strawberry jam." "Now wait a minute. If we made a giant sandwich, we could trap them in it." The gentleman cheered, the lady squealed, and the farmer seed said, "Use my field." Ben gave instructions for the making of the dough. Mix flour from above and yeast from below. Salt from the seaside, water from the spout. Now thump it, bump it, bang it about. While they were working and working hard, some more made a tablecloth out in the yard. So they're baking a giant jam sandwich. Look at that loaf of bread and how little the people are. When they were done, the dough was left to rise till the loaf was a mountain in shape and size. They hitched it up with a bit of fuss, the tractors and cars and the village bus, and took it to the oven they had made on the hill, 50 cookers in an old brick mill. So they had to bake the bread. So they're working together as a team. They're going to bake it in here. For hours and hours they let it cook. It swelled inside till the windows shook. It was piping hot when they took it out, and the villagers raised a mighty shout. "Isn't it crusty? Aren't we clever?" But the wasps were just as bad as ever. Oh no, see the bread sticking out? They're slicing it. The loaf was left to cool, and then the people watched while 6 strong men took a great big saw and sliced right through. Everybody clapped, and they cut slice too. And there, the slice sawing it away. The villagers' bus, they all agree, would spoil the field of farmer seed. So 8 fine horses pulled the bread to where the picnic cloth was spread. So they made a giant picnic cloth, and they're going to put the sandwich on top. A truck drew up and dumped out butter, and they spread it out with a flap and a flutter. Spoons and spades, slap and slam, and they did the same with the strawberry jam. So there they are, spreading it on the sandwich. Meanwhile, high above the field, 6 flying machines whirred and wheeled, ready for the wasp to take the bait, and then there was nothing to do but wait. See what's going to happen. Suddenly, the sky was humming. All 4 million wasps were coming. They smelled that jam, and they dived and stuck, and they ate so much that they all got stuck. The other slice came down, kersplat, on top of the wasp, and that was that. There was only 3 that got away, and where they are now, I cannot say. There they are, getting stuck, and they're squashing them. But they never came back to Itching Down, which is now a waspish sort of town, but a very nice place to dance and play, and that's what the villagers did that day. There they are, there's the bread in the background. What became of the sandwich? Well, in Itching Down, they like to tell how the birds flew off with it in their beaks and had a feast for 100 weeks. There are the birds flying it away. I hope you enjoyed the giant jam sandwich.